This game has multiple plots?
My God, it's all boarded up. What happened? I'll have to break in somehow. Maybe I can find some answers inside, if I can get in somehow.
Once you finish the story, you restart as Sally and then Ollie. Who's Ollie? Oh. Yeah, wasn't the other character thing selling point? I guess so. What? Alright.
Someone's ransacked the place. I hope Mrs. Oliphant got away.
I'm betting she did.
You mustn't go around publishing the truth. What will people think?
Read. Verloc looking for permanent solution.
It's in some sort of code. I don't think that's Gemma's handwriting. Is that some sort of secret door? How do I open it?
Oh. So there's two cat paintings. Oh, there's three. Huh. Color of cats. Well, it's not the color necessarily. There's the floor under the desk, which is turned away. But that might not be that one. Oh. Oh, you're right, the color of cats. There we go. Yeah, we'll get it eventually. Sorry. I put two together. It took a bit. So she had this whole secret doodle-hoo. And this game is long.
So this is where she published the unpleasant issue.
Suspected downers. J. Wilbur. Empty. Okay, just a ton of people. Jesus. Oh, these are Kickstarter backer stuff. The Courant final issue. Dear reader, we at the Courant owe you, our readers, an apology. For 15 years, we've concealed and softened the real news of Wellington Wells to avoid making people unhappy. We did not want to be responsible for anyone becoming a downer, but we do have a civic responsibility to tell the truth, and we are telling it to you now, knowing full well that this may be our last issue of the Courant. Margaret Oliphant, editor. Truth is beauty. This is all you need to know. Bridge trade has ceased. Authorities have promised that shipments of vegetables and meat will revive shortly, but an Courant investigation has revealed that trade is utterly stopped over the Britannia Bridge. It's difficult to obtain explanations why, but there's some evidence that Wellington Wells no longer has anything that the few remaining farmers on the outskirts of the former suburbs want. This reporter found a note from one would-be outside trader. You're bonkers. I offered to trade a cow for a silk parachute to make a tent, but you gave me a fancy silk suit instead. How the bleep do I make a roof out of that? Insults deleted. A survey of the village's food gardens reveals that almost all are growing ornamental flowers. It's unclear if there's any food coming into Wellington Wells at all, which means that the food supply will soon invariably continued on page 3. Article 3. Foggy Jack is a real killer. How often, as curfew hours approaches, do we wellies joke, go out inside or Foggy Jack will get you? The Courant believes our legendary boogeyman is actually a real person, and a real murderer. A number of citizens have recently gone missing after walking in the fog at night. In the past year, Annie Chapman, Elizabeth Stride, and Catherine Eddowes were all found to have gone on holiday after venturing out after curfew in the thick fog. Their holiday announcements all claimed they had been carelessly running with scissors at the time of their deaths. In fact, their bodies were hacked to bits. The Courant can now report. In addition, the missing Marys, Mary Jane Kelly and Marianne Nichols, whose return from Gibraltar we have been told to expect, were also last seen one evening of a pea souper. They too were found to have been hacked to pieces. It's unclear whether the constabulary is actually investigating Foggy Jack, as they literally laughed at this reporter when asked about him. But, continuing on page 4. Article 4. Modeling explosion in Scargill Mine. Train tracks severely damaged. Last week, citizens in the vicinity of the village's main modeling facility noticed a loud explosion. Authorities were quick to announce that no explosion had taken place. However, the entrance to the Appleholme station was immediately closed and has remained closed ever since. Moreover, this reporter observed toxic fumes rising from the train station. Authorities refused to speculate what effects this might have on the modeling pumping station system, on which all our mechanical devices depend. A secondary concern is the village's transportation system. Despite documented warnings by engineering staff, Scargill Mining dug its tunnels directly beneath the train tracks that led to Britannia Bridge. Although these tracks were not currently being used, the damage means that they will not be usable in the future, which will make it more difficult for citizens to continue on page 2. Courant, Article 1. Uncle Jack appears to have disappeared. The Courant has been monitoring Uncle Jack's recent shows and found all the episodes of his live broadcasts are actually repeats. For example, 3 times in the past month, Uncle Jack has read us the same bedtime story of the Pied Piper. Twice his cooking show, That Tastes Delicious. What is it? Has featured the episode about things you can eat that aren't really food. The repeat episodes raise a troubling question. Where's Uncle Jack if he's not in the studio? Is he still alive, or a downer? Has he gone on holiday, as we'd like to say when we're talking about someone dying? When was his last live show? Reporters have attempted to contact the executive committee in this regard, but the EC... Alright. Last one. Joy quality plunging. Since 1951, citizens of Wellington Wells have relied on Haworth Labs' joy to avoid melancholy. Recently, however, the joy coming out of Haworth Labs appears to have plunged in quality. Some of it is weak, some of it has peculiar effects, causing some citizens to find they can no longer take joy and become downers against their will. If you feel like you might possibly have fewer neighbors, you might be right. The Garden District population has swelled. Several proper citizens reporting odd side effects from joy have received letters inviting them to take part in a clinical study at Haworth Labs. None of them have been seen since. Years ago, Harry Haworth cautioned that the village would eventually run out of raw chemical stocks needed to create joy. These stocks were left by the Germans after the victory. Concerning the nature of the victory, see Victory on page 8. A special Courant investigation reveals that Haworth Labs has now exhausted its supplies of these stocks. Currently, joy appears to be made using... using substitute ingredients derived from local plants and fauna. There are rumors that Dr. Verloc has a permanent solution in the works. He refuses to discuss what this might be, but in any event, his credibility is roughly... The Sandman. Oh, it's a weapon. Nothing about the victory, though. That's a shame. Alright, well, if I missed anything... then... I don't know. Anyway. So let's get out of here. Was that it? Actually, we should probably double check. Can I turn this one in? Oh, all the way back up there. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that later. If even. Yeah, let's just finish this story. If there's 3 characters, Fair warning, I'm probably going to hack through the other two, so I just have unlimited resources so I can just blitz through them. Because how many hours have we put into this game at this point? It's like 10. Oh, I'm going the wrong way, damn it. As usual, my custom waypoint screws me over. Is holiday their choice of euphemism? Yeah, it's like how your dog went out to the farm. And it most clearly didn't. Yeah, probably unlimited stamina. At the very least. If there's like a hack that I could get that just makes me like move times 2 speed, I think that'd be fine. It's just one of those where it's like,
I wonder if my parents would be proud of me. Or would they be terribly stern?
I'm gonna have to pop another joy. Well, I got several. Oh, god damn it. Nope, I could have just walked through the barricade.
I could take these all the time and I wouldn't have any worries.
Lovely day for it. May I see your letter of transit, please? Welcome to the parade, sir. And may I say you've arrived not a moment too soon.
What do you mean, Constable?
A word to the efficient is sufficient, sir. If you catch my drift. I would not count on this bridge remaining operational in the near future. Nudge, nudge, smirk, smirk. Say no more, say no more.
Bit late to work, are we?
I don't like trains, Arthur.
Are you joking? You love trains. Do you remember when we went to Plymouth on that train? You didn't want to get off.
That was in 1941.
Yeah, it must have been.
I don't want you to go to Germany.
You think I want to go? I don't know where we're going, I don't know what they're going to do with us there, and who knows if we're ever really coming back. But I don't have much of a bloody choice, do I?
Who would talk to me when you're gone?
Dad talks to you. Well, no, I suppose he doesn't really. But he does love you.
I believe you, Arthur.
He's just really rubbish at showing it.
Arthur sent his brother instead. Remember how there was the thing where Percy took the blame?
The parade, just like I pictured it. Strange to be back here. How long ago was it I used to just trundle off to work every day, right around here? Now I just need to get into the broadcast tower so I can get into Appleholm Station and find the train tracks to the Britannia Bridge.
Let's see, what was it? But, you know, when Arthur was up in the tree looking through the window or whatever, and then Percy took the fall for him, same deal. That's what happened here. Arthur didn't lie about his birthday. Percy did. Or, more per se, Percy...
The Fashion Institute. I bought some trousers there. Bloody expensive too. If I remember correctly, they've got a hatch in their basement. Good thing Sally taught me to be nosy. Who knows when I might need to get to a bed. I should see if I can get down there.
Okay. No mittens unless you're gorgeous. I'm gonna have to... Well, I mean, I'm wearing a proper suit.
How dare he cancel on me? I don't care if he's double booked. He was nothing before I taught him how to walk.
I know. I know how to model.
Sorry, love. Tits ruin the drape. Find me a new male model. Too sweet. That was fast. Right height. Right build. Bit tan for my taste. You're new, aren't you? Never mind. If Quentin's sent, you're probably not hopeless. I just hope to God you can strut. Go downstairs and ask Nigel what to do.
I'm gonna have to do this stupid fashion show to get it, aren't I? Maybe the models can tell me how not to make a complete fool of myself up there.
Excuse me. So sorry to bother, but I do rather need you to stop buggering yourself and open the fucking door.
What's that? You won't get... Oh, you might want to see a doctor about that. We just want to make you feel better.
Okay, so before he goes aggressive at me... Oh boy, that's some... hella withdrawals. It's getting worse, in fact. Okay, well I got fab threads now. Press everyone in town, even groovier than Nick's glad rags. We're to conform in the parade district and impress the village. Looks like it's a small district, too. Anyway, let's just hang out here until that goes away. God, three campaigns. That's considerable. What's my dad emailing me? Huh. Apparently they did DNA testing on my grandmother to see like which famous people I'm related to. No one I recognize. I don't know. Here's a list. Jell's gonna look it over. I don't recognize any names. Anyway, let's go downstairs.
You seem not entirely delighted?
Stage fright. The last time I tripped on the catwalk, Davy locked me in a fucking closet for 3 days. I could use a shot of whiskey, but all we have in this wretched place are drugs.
I could take a few more of these and I wouldn't be a downer anymore. I'm not like these wastrels. I could just take my joy and have done.
More fab threads. There's Uncle Jack. Tons of drugs. Hey, there's some scotch. These people have broken a lot of things. I will gladly be the one to loot it all, I guess.
Don't mind me. Just having a bit of a sit down.
Okay. Anything else? Nope. What's up with you?
You look like a ghost. You are the one, aren't you? I'm a bit fucked up. But Candyman said it was a Sally special, but he lied. I'd kill several innocent people for a flash. Do you know any innocent people? I don't either. You're a lifesaver.
Any advice for the catwalk?
Do a cheeky little bang-bang gesture. They love that.
Thank God. Can you believe he made me tape up my tits? Like that girl who played Dorothy in that old movie about the shoes. That helps. I'll let you in on a little modelling secret. I tossed the crowd a bouquet. They love that. All those lads want to be brides, but it's not gonna happen, is it?
VIPs lounges for the VIPs. Are your pub mates beautiful? Are they famous? No? Well then bloody well stop letting them into the VIP lounge. The whole point of the VIP lounge is to keep people out. That's what makes people want to be in it. If you let any pleb from the village, we might as well call this the pro hovel. Kindly remember this if you want to remain employed. And more drugs. More drugs. So many drugs. Stripes, in and in. Florals, out unless you're a pair of curtains. Red, in for autumn. Yellow, in, but only for those who can carry it off. Tweed, out and never coming back. Zigzags, too soon to tell. Checkers, fab, in. Taupe? Toupee, maybe? I don't know. Out, kill me now. Pink. It's... Oh, no, that's probably the color. I've never seen that color before. Pink, out, unless it's fuchsia. Fuchsia, in. Tweed, in. Always a classic. Huh. Oh, that's interesting. Trend forecasts. Florals, out. Blue, in, unless it's teal. Teal, out, out, out. Buttercup, out, too dotty. Lemon, in, so chic.
Fuck! My pants ripped! Davy'll kill me. You wouldn't have a sewing kit?
This is for you.
Thanks a zill. Now the whole crowd won't have to see my knickers.
I'm sort of new. Got any advice?
Try a fierce I'm watching you move.
More drugs. We good? Where do we go? We don't go in here yet. I want to do this one. I really wish I could actually hide some of these. Model citizens? Okay, go upstairs, strut your stuff. Hopefully I don't actually have to do anything, and taupe is taupe.
The crowd's restless, dearie. Go out there and fucking wow them. Just strut to the spots marked with X and show yourself off. And quickly. Well, get going then. You are capable of walking 10 feet, aren't you? Oh, and whatever you do, don't fuck up. Okay, and on your mark, and work it.
Be fierce, Arthur. Be fierce.
Me, or am I slow in here? No glitter ever. Go on and be fabulous. Others can't tell if you don't have makeup under your mask, but you'll know.
Pew pew! I'm glad my dad's not here to see this. I'm fierce. I'm the fiercest. I'm not sure I'm sexy enough for my shirt.
How high can the hemlines go?
How does it feel to be one of the beautiful people?
How high can the hemlines go?
What was that? That was weird.
Darling, you weren't utterly dreadful. Have some party favours.
Say, Mr. Hackney, it's a bit late, and I sort of live on the other side of town. Would it be too much trouble?
I suppose you did do me a favour. Here's the key to the pad. No throwing parties in there.
How do we get back down? Because that's the... Oh, that is the basement. There's a bunch of this. Oh, I see. This is the back room for where we were at. What the... Huh. What? Eh? Oh, I see. They just had it taped off in here. That's why I was confused. I was like, wait, did we go anywhere? Or where exactly did we end up? And there's the answer. Okay, so Wander's Austin powers? Yeah. I mean, just some value of powers. Okay. Oh, right. Can't unlock. Airbow. Interesting. Sleep, hide. This is a... What? Okay, it's over here. Furnace room. What's in here? The devil? Guide to fitting in, coffee beans, canteen, and dig spot. Oh, this whole place is, oh, interesting.
No, I won't
I
need
thought
to
it was going to
cross
be like
bridges to get here.
a separate zone, but no, it's not. Oh, that's fine. Alright, and that was the last of the, I believe that was the last. That's the last of the hatches, so I can go wherever I want, do whatever I want. Let's finish this game. How do I get out of here quickly? Presumably I have to take the long way up. Oh, I'm not going to appreciate coming out of here very often. Let's see, blueprints on the tables. No! I was not paying enough attention, clearly. Oh yeah.
That looks like a
Eager
terribly
cleaver,
effective cleaver
first aid
suitable
kit.
for your more
Think I already knew
unruly
that one.
animals.
Berserk spike, and the just not cricket bat. Oh, freezer locker has nothing in it. Okay, well that's fine. Unfortunately, many of the blueprints are... I guess they're kind of helpful, but like I don't generally use them that much. Okay, whatever. Getting in and out of there isn't so bad. Just hope I don't have to fast travel often. Let's see. We go for the dig spot? Go for the dig spot quick. Seeing as we're here, and I haven't opened up any dig spots around here. If I can? It's probably out here somewhere. Maybe not. I mean, got a garden. Anything interesting around here? Nope. And I can't get up there even if I wanted to.
Good show. Right as rain, sir. Right as rain.
Huh. Wonder what do you have to do to get that open? Maybe we have to get to the broadcast tower. And the headmistresses don't... might bother you. Okay, what's up with you?
Smashing.
Righto.
Okay, so I guess those
I seem
gates...
to be a lot more serious about the plague here. It must be spreading fast. Not a pleasant thought.
Still takeover, do I... Oh. Counter detector. Can I just use sunshine? I tried using sunshine previously. And it didn't work on me. There's got to be another way around. Maybe? Let's look. Any windows? What am I stuck on? What? Stuck on the curb. That's strange. There's usually an alternate way in here. Okay, area under renovation. Doesn't look like it. I might be stuck here. I'm assuming, yeah, there's no, like, weird platformy tricks to just totally avoid. Well, I could always just run through. I mean, we could take Joy. So I don't think Sunshine's gonna work. Oh, it was an intruder detector, not a Joy detector. Oh. You're right. They're not exactly distinct from each other.
I'm glad I'm not a Bobby, if that's how well they're taking care of Bobby Poppers these days.
Look, they've got blood on their hands.
Okay, worker's keycard. I think somebody just spawned in behind me. Oh, disarm the metal shutters. That's helpful. I think they're supposed to be looking for me, but I think I'm good if I just kind of hang out here. Yeah, I think this guy, yeah, so this guy was in the corner, I just didn't even see him. Well, whatever. That's what you get.
Oh, dear. I'm extremely glad I'm not a Bobby.
That scared the shit out of me. Not gonna lie. Well, doesn't seem like things are going well here. Yeah, getting out of here.
I don't think I can do this as long as these poppers are popping out constables.
Okay. So we've disabled that. We got a sandwich, we got a teacup, we got some coffee beans, some waste bins, an electrolock shocker. Anything else in here?
It's sloppy of them to leave all the works exposed like that. What if someone were to have an unfortunate accident and break things?
Disarm the metal shutters. What? What does that do? I have no idea. Okay, and we have another maintenance locker that I can pop in at the very least. Are they looking for me?
Who done this?
No one. No one at all. I wonder what reversing the polarity would do. Probably bad things. Okay, so that's done. But there was something in here, yeah?
Police force seems to be out in force.
Central processing unit. Uh-oh.
I'll cheer you up, all right.
Oh, these guys have extra.
I love a game of hide and seek.
Okay. Well, this is probably where the murder spike would be helpful. Huh. So, I'm not actually sure what I'm supposed to be doing here, necessarily.
I'll feed you. I'll feed you. Oh,
okay, I gotta get some stamina back. Ow. Yeah, unfortunately, these guys can block every
Now we see the
hit
violence
I throw.
inherent in the system.
Okay, so we gotta break some things. My modeling maintenance card. Alternatively, hacking.
That popper looks like it's rather well maintained. I wonder if I can change that.
Mess with these. Oh, geez, this is going to cost me.
It's a bit naughty of me, wasn't it?
I'm noticing Arthur's dialogue is changing a little bit. He is definitely a little bit more aggressive. Ooh, hi. All right.
Brilliant.
Look at him! He's covered in blood!
Oh dear, I don't think that's working anymore.
Like, it seems like we are accelerating this whole
Agree to disagree?
thing rather fast, actually.
Oh dear, that's not working anymore either. Things have come to a pass indeed.
Oh, there are traps there. Or... Okay, well, scotch, tap water, bandages, rubbish bin. Hey, more electro lock shockers. Yeah, he's grown snarky. I think he's losing it a little bit. So where are we going? Out here. Popped out for some of the good coffee. Be back in a flash. Okay, what happens if I go this way? Getting non-lethal and still covered in blood. Wander, are you having problems? No. I'm not having problems. Just apparently not good enough at my job. Oh right, we've still got the gas mask on. Should probably stop that. Is that blood? That's blood.
There. All that bother, and I don't even have
I don't
plague.
see why you can't unquarantine the pie shop. Cook is beside herself.
My dear lady, if we lift the quarantine gate on the pie shop for you, we'd have to lift every quarantine gate for anybody.
No, you wouldn't. I'm not anybody, am I?
Perish the thought, madam.
You can just do it for me.
I'm afraid we actually can't. Our quarantine control grid needs a framistat. We've ordered a new one from the Department of Scientific Research.
I'm throwing a dinner on Friday. I expect you to get your Fremy whatever and unquarantine the pie shop, or I shall have to explain to the Minister of Health why we have no pie.
Things are happening. What are we up to? Huh. I guess I'm going over here. I'm just gunning for it. And if that means just fighting through everybody, that's okay. Alright, so I gotta get down. I'd have to go up to get down, though. Yeah, probably.
Have you ever wondered what life will be like 20 years into the future? That would be the year 1984. Yes, it sounds like a very long way away, doesn't
make phone calls.
But 1984...
You say it, this types it.
Than you think. At the Wellington Wells,
It's one of those, like, glimpse of the future things. I remember loving to go to those when I was a kid. Workers only beyond this point. Oh, and we just go in.
If I were a tool to disable the quarantine gates, where would I be? If it's not down here, I bet it's in that office.
Hargreaves, is the vulcanizer gas stopped? We need to adjust the flow.
Okay, well I should put this on.
It's still wasting a lot of motor lead.
Yeah, get to the director's office. On one hand, I want to, like, look for everything in case I can find the... Hello. Do not touch console. Machines aren't working.
Not working. I better go downstairs and see what's wrong with it.
I mean, do I have to? Can I just not? Because, yeah, at this point, I don't have a whole lot of interest in side quests. Do not disturb under any circumstance, I'm thinking, Arkwright. If any doctors come looking for a Framstat, send them to me.
Locked, of course. Can't have the staff running in and out asking questions, can we?
I'm solving a very difficult equation. Leave me in peace.
Apparently Confucius was wrong. The way in is not by the door.
Someone please send Hargreaves up here. I can't be down on the floor all the time chasing people.
How do I... It does seem to be a rather large cannon here. I'd have to rotate it, but it is on a circular platform.
Has anyone seen Hargreaves lately in the past week or so?
What are you doing, you boy ass?
What am I supposed to be wearing? Is this the right stuff?
Do you have those numbers for George yet?
You know, I think we wear the same size.
An electrowave stimulator. What does it do? I suppose it stimulates electrowaves. That doesn't sound right. Seems to be missing a battery.
Pneumatic cannon. Yeah, that sounds fun.
It's a prototype for some sort of torch you use in the kitchen? Doesn't seem to have all its bits. I wonder if I could find something around here. This seems to turn motoline crystals into gas. A lot of gas would charge up that cannon. I'll probably need some sort of valve handle to unblock this, I think. This seems to be in operating condition. These machines don't seem to be in tip-top condition, do they?
Well,